Let me make sure that you guys can see. You guys can. Cool, cool. All right. So let me explain this game real quick, because I explained it before, but it does definitely need like an explanation. Did I install more guns mod? No, I didn't. All right. So controls for this game. 1 through 0 allow you to select those slots on your toolbar, right? E ejects the gun or the magazine. Tilde puts it to the side. You can remove bullets with R. You can put things down like that. And then you put more bullets in with Z. Like so. And the general premise is trying to get all 11 tapes. I'm going to turn on the volume for the music because I turned it off. Yeah, just everything. That's fine. Just turned it to like half though because I don't really care about the plot. But this game is, I want to say like $10 on Steam, and it's good. You can see kind of like what I'm pressing as I'm doing things over on the right. I'm going to leave that up for a minute so you guys just kind of get an idea of what it's like. Safety is off. Bullet in the magazine. Let's go and make... it's fine. 1 bullet shy of a full magazine is fine. Now, the only thing stopping me from getting these cassette tapes... I need to change the game name. Thank you. The only thing that's stopping me from getting the cassette tapes is actually going and getting them, and there's, you know, things trying to shoot me. Obviously. Receiver. I always spell it wrong. I before E except after C, except for in every other instance of the letters, because that's actually more of the exception than the rule. All sorts of flying robots and other types of robots about... Oh, fuck. Alright, and I'm dead. Cool. They updated this game recently? Yeah, it just runs better now. That was some real good gameplay right there. 2 good rounds, right back to back. Good start. The Glock and the revolver don't have safeties. The 1911 does. The 1911 is the best gun. The revolver is okay but slow. Usually they don't put like a robot like within like killing distance of you.
You use technology to control physical things.
I feel like a lot of this game is luck. I hate to be like that, but like you kind of need to be lucky in order to get the tapes quickly and easily. Sometimes you just get spawns like that one you just saw where it's just you're dead. I'm gonna turn off the voice because it doesn't matter.
They ready a crippling blow. Mind kill.
And it sounds a bit too much like me. Yeah, shut up. There we go. 2 in there. Any tapes? Any reason to actually go in there? There might be. My main complaint with this game is that it really feels like if it just had a bit more... Oh, fuck! It's like every roguelike in existence in that way. Yeah, I guess, but I mean, it's just... the spawns can be really unfair in this game. Like, incredibly unfair. To the point where it's just like, you cannot win some. And in fact, despite the fact that I have 8 hours in this game, I've never beaten it. Saw that bullshit. I think I'm pretty good at this game. Like, it really takes playing this game to really, like, recognize that, I think. Not the best. Like, there are definitely... Well, there might be... Well, I mean, people have beaten this game. So there are people who are better at this game than I am. But, Steam says I have 9 hours and I never beat it. Yeah, I don't know how you do. running is generally bad. I might do some Majora's Mask here in a minute as well. I expected the other game to go longer. Oop. Since I gotta wait a second. More Untitled Goose Game. Tilda is currently playing it in the other room, so. Sometimes it's hard to tell at range if you've killed something or not. Okay, you just want to, like, be alive? It's cool, same. Most of the time, anyway. Why not resume Homestuck? Because he cut it short yesterday. Because I want people to be able to catch up, but I mean, I guess that's really not a concern with that game. There's one up there. Everyone on Vinesauce was playing. Yeah, I refer to it as a game, but it's not. I mean, I guess it is, sort of, kind of. It pretends to be one. It's about a video game that just happens to control everything in reality. Like, I don't want to, like, turn my back on that guy, because that guy is going to absolutely come for me. You know what? He probably won't see me leaving. Sometimes it's not even worth shooting him, to be honest. Sometimes it's just not even worth the effort. That time, I could have gone around, but I didn't know. Might have been best to just go back off and check around the edge. Okay, sure. Untitled Goose Game is exactly what it looks like. Can you stop aliving? Normally they go down a lot faster than that. Oop. I'm glad I didn't try and sneak around it. Sometimes it's hard to tell if there's another one around the corner or not. Shoot the box in the back. There is location-based damage. I just find that shooting the base is the best. I might have blinded it. I'm not sure. No, I took... Oh, there's another one back there. There are bullets in there. That's it. Got 4 bullets. Put the flashlight away because it's just kind of blinding me right now. Okay. I got 1 bullet left. Am I counting right? Yeah, 1 bullet left. And there's 2 still operating. Okay. I think the one is actually blocked off by the other. Nope, it's not. Could theoretically hit me. Alright, I'm out. We'll come back to that. I think there's a... Oh. Okay. No, we won't. We're gonna try and do this room, I guess. Oh, what? It's kind of... Could have gone back, but I didn't really want to. That layout was just awful. Running is usually bad unless if you know it's safe. And usually there's a tape in every starting room. Did the people who did Untitled Goose Game do anything prior to Untitled Goose Game? Like, that anyone knows of? I think the music is also indicative of something. It's either like an enemy or the tape. I'm not sure which. I've looked up guides on how to get good at this game, and they're basically just like, respawn until you get the 1911. Get good. Good luck. Previous game was called Push Me, Pull You. I liked Untitled Goose Game. I'm just really not impressed with the frame rate. It has some really bad frame rate problems. That's like my only complaint about the game, is it just runs like hot garbage. Is the 1911 better? Yeah, this is the best gun, in my opinion. Like, solid damage. The Glock has more bullets, right? But the bullets don't have as much penetration. The revolver has the best penetration damage of any of the guns, but simultaneously it's also the slowest to reload, and that can catch you unawares. This is kind of a comfortable, like, in between. Okay, there's one floating right next to the door. It's kind of on the floor, I think. So you get most of the damage of the revolver without any of the drawbacks of it. Oh. Yeah, one shot to kill that. Okay, he's over here. I feel like shooting the bottom bit is easier. It doesn't always kill it, but it incapacitates it well enough. Just to make sure. Being able to top off the reloads without spending as much time is very helpful. 2. The graphics haven't changed. It's just the frame rate runs better and a bunch of little things like that. What else has the devs of this done aside from this? As far as I know, I don't know. They've done stuff, but I don't remember what they've done. Like, someone was saying stuff last stream that they had done, and I was like, oh, I actually know those games. The fuck? What did it run into? You see that? It just, like, kind of died? Overgrowth and Lagaru. Yeah, those are both really solid games. Is this VR? Nah. It just feels like it. It's got controls very much like a VR game. Frame rate problems are becoming synonymous with it's on the Switch, I guess, but it just runs better than it used to, which is the main difference. There's a pretty big difference. Also, the doorways line up more often. Okay, that's one. There's another one there and another one there. Okay. Later Gator? I have no idea what that is. I know a lot of people are upset that Goose Game is on like an Epic Store exclusive, but like I like the idea of Steam having to like actually like be a good service, and maybe it'll make Valve make games again. We'll see. Ooh. Oof. I'm out of ammo. Just stay up against the side here and we'll be fine. It's on Steam, but you can't buy it yet. Okay. We're good. Oh, come on! Oh, I can show you guys something interesting because I don't actually want to play with the Glock. So I'm gonna just be suicidal for a minute. Do I have bullets in my gun? I do. Okay. Alright, let me find something to jump off of. It's like point blank, but you still have to do that. Double tap. I don't really care because I'm going to be restarting, but watch this. Make sure that it's not it's my bullet that does it. So, full magazine. You can actually kill yourself with your own gun. So right now there's no way to aim it at yourself, but the bullets used in those guns are the same bullets as, like, this. Bullets on the back of the yellow thing. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going to kill myself now, so. You actually can shoot yourself. Did you notice the bullet case? It's totally useless and actually really bad, but, you know. In a situation where you actually fall faster than the bullet and can shoot yourself like that, you're gonna die from fall damage anyway. You know what? We're just gonna go around. I don't feel like dealing with that. Hello? Okay. Green light is, it's a bit of a mixed bag. I'm kind of glad that it's gone. Because it spammed a lot of garbage onto the storefront. It's not any better now. It's actually worse. But it's worse in a different way. Once you get one game on Steam, you can just upload whatever the fuck you want. And, end result is now there's a whole bunch of garbage on Steam. And it makes finding stuff, especially for streaming purposes, really hard. It has to be something that's got, like, a really good, like, I don't know, media campaign that people, like, someone has to, like, care about the game first for me to be able to, oh fuck, me to be able to find it. No, the problem here is double tapping W makes you run. I don't know why you would ever turn on the safety. At least it isn't Google Play. Google Play is a dumpster fire. Do you guys get those ads when you're, like, watching stuff on YouTube and it's, like, always some, like, just bullshit Google Play game? Ads? Yeah. I watch YouTube with ads sometimes on you know, when I'm doing stuff on my phone. Like, there's not ad blocker for the phone as far as I'm aware. Oh, mine's too much. Like, most of the ads are pretty short. But it's like Lending Club. What else is there ads for right now? Google Play shitty games. And that's about it. Oh god, Stadia. Fucking hell. Like, as soon as it was announced that it's streaming only, I just lost all, like, that was the first thing I heard about it, and I have not been able to, like, I might be okay. I haven't been able to be interested in Stadia at all. Like, I don't get why you'd want your games to not be... What if we mailed you an Ouya? Oh, God. The Oyo I had so much, like, faith in. Like, I wasn't like, you know, oh, yeah, I'm gonna go buy one. I was just like, you know, sounds cool. Hope it's good. And chat was just like, oh, my God. Chat hated me at the time. They're like, it's gonna be garbage. And then it was, but, you know. It'll be a thing in a decade. I believe that. You alright there? Yeah, we're good. Have you seen Parsec? I believe so. I didn't play an ad. It just played an ad on its own. Chat hated me for thinking that the Ouya could be possibly good. I was very much, like, hesitant to actually believe that it would be, but, you know, I figured there was a chance it could be. Why not? Yeah, dual-wielding guns would be basically impossible in this game. Are there guns in there? There is a gun in there. So let's just, let's get an angle on this one and not the other guy. Oh, that's a fuck room right there. That's not good at all. Alright, I got one bullet left. I don't need to shoot that guy, so I'm not gonna. It is possible to shoot the tasers that specifically, but I'd rather own an Ouya or a Virtual Boy. I could stream games on the Ouya. I couldn't stream games on the Virtual Boy, and I think that's the only reason I would own either. There's a drone outside there. I don't think I can shoot through the glass, so that's a problem. Bullets underneath it. And it looks like a tape, too. Good. Alright. First tape of this run. And I'm almost out of ammo. It's great. Virtual Boy kicked ass. I only played it once, and it was at a... Oh, fuck. I played it at a Walmart, like one of those ones they had set up, and it was, like, fucked. It was already fucked up. But, I mean, like, honestly, anytime you go to the Walmart and you play this game system they've got, like, hanging out, it never works. Because some idiot kid, like, broke it. I mean, when I was working at the game store, that was an issue all of the time. People would be like, your Switch station's broken, and it's like, yep, it is. Can you fix it? No. Well, my kid wants to play such and such. Wants to play Mario. I ended up playing Mario Kart versus this guy for a bit to convince him to buy a Switch. And when my boss was like, what was that about? I was like, well, you know, he wasn't sure he wanted to play it, and he wanted to see what it was like against someone else. And then I fucking wrecked this guy. Like, I started, like, holding a break every now and then just to, like, give him a chance. But this kid, and I say kid, but he's, like, about my age, just got devastated. It's like one of my favorite moments from working there was kicking that guy's ass. He wasn't a bad guy or anything. It was just... I mean, it wasn't necessary, but I mean, it had nothing going on. Like, it was a dead day that day. It was just, like, that was the only thing that needed to be done. Oop, almost missed that jump. I hear it. Oh, shit. Missed. And there's another one in that next area. Same spot. Trying to think of, there was another game. There was some game that I played at, like, the local grocery store started trying to be like Walmart, where it had, like, everything you could buy in it. You know, clothes or whatever. Excuse you. You can be dead now. I have a feeling that game starters are going to be dead very soon. Like, GameStop is doing everything it can to try and, like, salvage itself, but I think it's just, like, there's not a lot left. And I think the Stadia is sort of just, like, a sign of things to come. Like, it's going to get to a point where, like, I just shot the cameras. It's still moving, but it can't hurt me. I feel bad for him. I honestly feel real bad for him because, like, it is nice to be able to go to, like, a GameStop and talk to the guys there. But, goddamn, like, it's just, it's not there anymore. It's just not a thing anymore. Where's the, oh, there's a camera over there. Okay. Like, I like the idea of, like, going and, you know, hanging out with people. I like the idea of being able to go and do stuff. I miss it on that level. Like, I don't miss the prices. I'll miss that kind of stuff. Oh! 2, almost 3 tapes. I don't know. I just like the idea of going out and doing stuff. Like, there's a lot of reasons to not leave your apartment. Not leave your house. It's something I've been thinking about a lot recently, in that I don't need to leave my apartment or my house to do much of anything. So there's nothing really to go out and do. I mean, like, if I want to hang out with people, I just jump on Discord or whatever. But, like, and that's fun. I like the availability, but I also like not having the availability. Being able to go and do stuff, like, and meet up with someone IRL and just talk about stuff. And maybe go play, like, a traditional, like, couch co-op game. You know? That's cool. It's just not a thing you do anymore. That's what they're trying to turn GameStop into. Like, a place where you go and hang out and do stuff. Internally, it's like a game church idea. Like a game synagogue where you go and hang out with other gamers and talk about video games. Well, it lost that lawsuit in the EU. I don't know if it's going to lose that in America. I doubt that America would prevent them from doing whatever they wanted to. Because, you know, make sure the whatever. We want to be able to make sure that the companies can do what they need to in order to survive. Yada, yada. I like the idea of owning a physical copy of something. That's why I don't like the Stadia, you know? There's a really good local chain here in Austin called Game Over Video Games, and they're cool. They know what they're doing. It's like bootleg GameStop. Like, they do everything GameStop does, but they don't do any of the, like, current games. They have, like, old Atari games and shit like that. And it's just, I don't know. If you're gonna be in the Austin area or in Texas in general, I think it's a Texas chain. Go to a Game Over Video Games. I didn't work there, but they were cool. Like, they're a very cool place. It's like what GameStop should be. A place where you buy video games and talk to people about video games. And they've got a couch set up. One of the ones here in Austin has a thing where, like, if you can beat, like I think it was like the lava level of Aladdin. then they'd give you like, I don't know, 40% off or something. But you had to beat it like first try. Nothing to try. Like, you don't have to pay to like get that chance. This is a very good run that we got going on here. I think this is on tape 4 now. Just have to absorb them all. Level is so easy. No, it's not. That level's very hard. A lot of people don't want to talk to people in stores, but just, I don't know. That was like my favorite part of that job, was talking to people about games. Like the hours were bad, but my boss understood. He apparently quit recently, which is fair enough. Like they did not treat him well. I think if they started acting like Game Over, I think GameStop might have a chance. And if they acted like it was a place to go and play video games. The ticker, did it not get updated? Sorry. I before E except after C, except for in words like neighbor and way, and every other word. There we go. At some point, it'll be better. Have you ever heard of virtual ambush? No. What is that? Like an arcade. I'd love if arcades were still a thing. Like, when I was a kid, we'd spend all of our money at the arcade in the mall. And that was so much fun. I mean, like, total ripoff as far as money goes. But it was like, it was neat to be able to do that, you know? To just, like, hang out with people and play video games. I love couch co-op. I love that concept, but it's just not... Oh, I hate that. Oh, no. Oh, that was so close, too. I mean, like, there's still arcades in Austin. Maybe I should go to one instead of complaining about them not existing. But, yeah. Oh. I guess it's kind of hypocritical of me to be like, man, I wish there were more places like arcades and then not go to the arcades that exist. Do you know what I mean? There's just nothing here. I've never seen a room, like, get cut off, like, where you just can't leave. But I can imagine it could be a thing. There is a barcade down south. My brother sometimes plays in that general area, so... One time when I was going to watch him play at a gig, I went to the barcade. But just everything kind of smelled like vomit. So it's really just not a great idea to, you know, hang out there. Dave & Buster's sucks, yeah. I think it's called UFO. It's the name of the local arcade that's not the barcade. Not the one I was just talking about that smelled like vomit. This is kind of like, after I smelled the vomit, it became very aware that people probably vomited on or near the machines. So it became a lot less, like, endearing and, like, a good idea to do so. So they had kids in there, and I feel like that's probably not legal. It probably is, but it just didn't seem like it should be. Like, why do you have your kids in a bar? That kid can't drink. He's definitely under 21. He's like under 10. Why is he here? But, you know, it's the middle of the day, so whatever. But still. Is that really the first tape? Jesus Christ. Depends on if it's a bar or not. Okay. Like, Dave & Buster's, if you're not from America, it's like Chuck E. Cheese, but for adults. It counts them while the volume's off. It's just it takes a minute because it's still playing through the entire thing. This is why you kill everything you come in contact with, because occasionally you need to back off like that. So I've got a drone to my left and up, and then I've got one of those turrets to my left. And the problem is that to get an angle on the drone, I'm going to have to expose myself to the turret and vice versa. And there's another turret over there, it looks like. I cannot get a good shot on that. So I think the trick is going to be to run out, turn around, and come back. There we go. Okay, that's one down. And then that guy. He's still not incapacitated, so. Oop. Okay, I think I should be safe from here. I hear what I think is another tape in the nearby area. I think that's how this music, yeah, that was another one there, I think. Oop. I think that's what the music means. Damn it! Oh my god. There's very few. Oh, fuck the Glock. Oh, I feel like if you die too quickly, the game kind of gives you a pity move and it lets you play again with like more or less the same setup, but just, I don't know. We're just going to run. Constant running. Only running. No stopping. Alright, that should make it so that way I can... No! Ironically, going slow is the fastest way in this game. Oh, no, is it ironically? Is that the right word? I deserve that. Yeah, I totally did. Oh. Other tips then, take a shower before you go, which you'll probably want to take one when you get home as well. Conventions just stink because people sweat and they don't use deodorant and they avoid using any hygiene products. Understand how much money you're going to spend and set yourself a limit. It doesn't matter how much that is, just have a limit. Because everything's kind of marked up at conventions. Bring water with you. Don't buy anything that's food related at the convention because it's overpriced. Like always, without a doubt, will be overpriced. Saw a man shit his pants at a convention once. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's normal, but I wouldn't say that's out of the question of something that could happen. Actually, I could just do this, right? And then as soon as, like, can I... No, that's not going to work. Which one does it drop first? Okay, that's not helpful. And then E again, and then... Okay. It picked up the... I don't know if there's a way to make it so that way it picks up the one I want it to. Still trying to figure out the controls even after, like, 8 hours of this game. Like, is there anything I can do? But it's really not the engagements that cause me problems. It's like, it's kind of everything else. Like, just finding a tape and running out of ammo. So maybe it's just like I need to spend less ammo in general. Don't put your hands on anything you don't need to touch, I guess is another tip about conventions. It's just a bad idea. Like, keep your hands away from your face, all the normal hygiene crap they tell you in school. They'll just be extra, like, extra hardcore about it. Like, people will come to the convention sick. Wash your hands. Wash yourself. Be prepared to, like, take a couple days off because of con flu. Normally, like, my surefire way is, like, when I go to, like, I don't know, too many games, and I'm shaking a whole bunch of people's hands, every single person, I use some hand sanitizer afterwards. Hand sanitizer, I don't need it at the convention, and I just avoid touching things. Like, be as, like, just assume everything is diseased. Like, everything has, like, sick on it. Like, everything is covered in vomit. It's a little bit extreme, but just kind of imagine that's what's going on in your world at that time. That helps. I mean, I guess you could cosplay as, like, a guy in a hazmat suit. Like, not everyone in the convention, not everyone who comes up and talks to me at conventions. In fact, a majority of the people who come up and talk to me at conventions aren't sick. But I don't know which ones, and I'm going to have to assume everyone's sick, or else, you know, I won't actually leave the convention healthy. Like, it's really not too bad. You just got to make sure that you're, like, on top of it and taking care of yourself. There's another tape around, I think. It's best to wait at corners where you know it could possibly have bad guys at. Wait, and then see if there's a light. Like, there could be a guy to my right. Watch the walls. Nothing. Okay. Guy right here. Does that mean if you meet up, if you do a streamer meetup with the other Vinesauce crew, do you accept them to be sick as well? Not the other Vinesauce streamers, because I know that they're going to the same extreme lengths that I am. Okay, I don't think that that corner is worth involving myself with. I hear a drone. To watch out for that. It's right here on the corner. I actually do think I need to go through that way, because otherwise I'm gonna have a guy sneak up on me while I'm trying to fight him. Okay. Can you say, yo, little dude from across the street, let me hold $1? Wow, I have no idea what that means, but I probably just said something I wasn't supposed to. The hell is that? Like, I know everyone else in the Vinesauce... Oh, I don't know where it is. I hear it. Thank you for the 110 sandwich bits. There, legend. It's very kind of you. It's up now. There it is. This game just has such satisfying gun physics. Like, it's really hard to explain how satisfying it is to shoot things. But it just feels good. Oh, yeah. Another tip is, like, plan your movements at the con. Like, if you're gonna, I don't know, like, make sure you get to go see all of the things that you wanted to go see. Like, let's say there's a panel and it's like with a bunch of people that you respect. Make sure that you like are aware of what time it is and you have plenty of time to get there, because if it's popular, there's going to be a long ass line. And you probably need like 30 minutes to an hour depending on how popular the convention is and how popular the thing is. I'd say the worst convention I've ever been to is one that's local. It's like a local anime one that that anime company I was working for a while. What the fuck is this room? There's a $15 for a 15-minute session with a VR headset. Unsure if I want to check that out or just wait to buy a headset. VR is cool, but that seems pretty steep for it. Just like you get to try out a headset. There's one to my left, one to my right. I don't think I can see one without seeing the other. What was this room? Like, the fuck is this room? Like, it's just filled with enemies. And nothing for it. Nothing for the trouble. Oof. Okay, there's a guy behind me and there's a guy downstairs. Literally every corner of this room? Is that true? Oh, God. There's a tape downstairs. I gotta get downstairs then. Alright. I'm too, like, low on ammo to, like, bother trying to shoot that to finish it off. The electrical sound, I think, is the sound of it breaking. Like, I think once it makes that sound, you may not see it die, but it may just be outside of, like, the range. I think it was the Kinect. There was some weird thing you could do with the Kinect to make a VR setup. There was a guy who came into the store once. Might have been the VR thing for, like, the eye toy. He wanted to buy, like, 5 of those. Yeah, wear clothes. Don't wear pajamas at a convention. That's solid advice. I didn't even think to say that, but that's true. Yeah. There's no way and is that guy downstairs still active? I think he is, isn't he? Yeah, he is, so. Okay, so he's still up, but he's just not able to turn to face me. And now I'm out of ammo. No, I've got 3 bullets left. Okay. No, the 3 eye toys, that's like, or 5 eye toys, you like combined them? And then it would, like, work like a regular VR setup where it tracked your movement. Like, wear clothes to a convention. Don't wear pajamas. Well, I don't know why I have to explain that. Nope. Okay. Got, 2 bullets and 2 guys. And they're both in the same cycle. That's convenient. Alright, there better be some fucking ammo in here. God damn it. And that drone's still active, and there's one right below me. There is a bullet there, but there's also a bad guy directly below me. 2 of them. Jesus fuck. Okay. 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 I need this bullet to count. And it didn't. Okay, cool. Oh, come on! Oh! Oh! No! I had 4 tapes. There's a 5th one right around the corner, too. I just sort of bounced off the edge rather than doing the jump. Fuck. Like, that was a really solid run. Stop being alive. Yeah, I think the music thing's right. Like, I think that's how you tell where it is. God, yeah, it was this game and the Aurora Wager were the 2 games that I used to stream. That's like such an old reference that I would imagine like all of 3 of you remember those games. But yeah. They're cosplaying as the Goose from Untitled Goose Game. Isn't that just a fursuit? Like, that's a fursuit. Or feathery suit, or whatever the fuck it would be called. Like, what's the difference? See, that was fine. That was fine, because I didn't jump. Like, I don't know how you, how would you differentiate that from a fursuit? Cosplay the gun from Receiver, or the guy from Receiver. I don't think you ever actually get to see him. A sign that has controls for the gun. Like, this is such a, like, not a game that anyone cares about because it's so ridiculously unfair. And I'm only playing it because, I don't know, I just... It's weird. It comes up. I think I said it last stream I did of this. It's like Deus Ex, where it's like, once someone mentions it, I reinstall it. Like, every time. I shut off its motor. It can't actually hurt me. Unless if it somehow gets to turn a bit. Or I walk right in front of it. It's got a pretty decent cone there. Like, it can see me, but it can't shoot me. It's scary. It's very scary. I want to incapacitate it so I can feel comfortable about it. There's very few people that I wanted to meet at conventions that I didn't. I'm trying to think. Caddy Icarus. He was at TMG, I feel like last year? Or the year before last. And I didn't see him. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that there's no melee in this game, but it's not really required. I mean, I guess right here would be a nice time to just melee the things now that they're incapacitated. Okay. Also, apparently if you're holding a flashlight, it doesn't pick up another one. Caddy seems cool. Is this guy... Are you working? Sort of. Caddy seems cool. Trying to think of anyone else. I met the Game Grumps. They were fun. I got like... I don't even really watch the Game Grumps, but I got a little bit starstruck when that happens. Just like, I don't know. It's just anytime someone's famous, I have a tendency to. It's unfortunate. Okay, that's a bad sign. Please don't see me. Okay, we're good. There we go. There it is. Like, just knowing how hard YouTube is and seeing someone succeed that well, it just, I don't know. It struck me, like, just the difference in that skill level there. But the more I see, like, just, you hear about people like Pro Jared or whatever, and they're just, like, awful human beings, right? They treat their fans, like, horribly. And it's just, like, I don't know. I'm glad I had the realization that having a lot of subs does not mean that you're a good person. And that's, like, that's a little bit of humility for me, and it's a little bit of humility for, like, when I meet other people. Like, occasionally I hang out with people, and they know what I do. There's this one kid I hang out with, and he's, like, super, like, starstruck. Like, he didn't even watch my content. Same sort of situation as me with the Game Grumps. But, like, he'll ask me questions about YouTube, and, you know, he makes a big deal out of it, but, you know, I don't. But I really just don't see, like, being a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer, like, it's not a, I mean, like, not to, like, discount all the work I do, but, like, where did that come from? I know someone who's talking about making a system that tricked cameras with 3D models some months ago. Might be a thing once emulation becomes popular with the 360. Okay. It's just nice. Like, I was on a Discord call, and I was like, hey, hold on, I gotta do something real quick. I work from home. It's like, oh, what do you do? Like, there wasn't really any getting around it, because I was uploading a video at the same time, too. And so it's just like, I do YouTube. Apparently, it's like the #1 thing that kids want to do now. Like, not be a fireman or an artist or anything like that. Become a YouTuber. Like, specifically a YouTuber. I mean, I guess it's the thing. Like, that's the platform that everyone uses, but I mean, I get it. I do. And I love it. I really do love doing this. I wouldn't do it otherwise. But it just does not seem like something that a kid should aspire to. It makes sense. It's like being a movie star, but more realistic. You know what? It is. It is. It's like being a movie star, but, like, less so. I was hanging out with, at the wedding, I was hanging out with someone who I grew up with, right? And she was like, you know, it's kind of cool. I know someone who's famous. And it's really hard for me to see myself as that. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know. Internet famous isn't the same thing as, like, famous. It's nice to know that, like, the size of your channel doesn't matter as much as, like, the quality of your, you know, chat and stuff like that. It's nice to realize that on the regular. Like, sometimes I convince myself out of that. Sometimes I go, that's not the truth. That's not real. But then, like, you see something like the Pro Jared situation, or you see someone like the Paul brothers do this, that, and the other, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm actually right. I don't think popularity is a sign of quality, you know? Pro Jared basically said that he admitted to taking nudes from minors. I'm paraphrasing a bit. It's not exactly what he said, but he basically didn't deny that. He just said he didn't check for the age of anyone he was taking nudes from, and admitted that it would be some work to confirm or deny that. So, not really. Kind of the opposite, but his argument was that he never did it. So not really. No. Kind of the opposite. Some possibly could have, and that's the reason why you don't take nudes from your fans. I don't know how to explain this to you guys, but like, that's not a good idea. You're definitely gonna have an issue there. Some of the people could be fine. Some of them could be 18 and willing adults who understand the gravitas and just the fact that you're just like some guy on the internet, you know? Some of them realize that and realize that they're in a parasocial situation where like you are not like, you know more about them than they know about you. Some people understand that, but you're gonna get into a situation sooner rather than later sooner or later where someone's gonna know that they are not the right age, but they just want to do something with you. Just don't do anything like that, you know? It's a bad idea. You're gonna get into a situation where someone's gonna lie to you. And he knows better than that. Should probably change the subject. There's not a lot going on Twitter. I really like the Twitter's like trending thing. So it lets you know. It lets you know what's going on in the world and what people are caring about and talking about. That guy came out of nowhere. You done something with the neighbor's Alexa? Nah, there's some shit going on over there. Like, oh. There's no bullets in my magazine there. Yeah, I mean, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire Day as well as Batman Day, I guess. I don't know who the fuck decides these things. Earth, Wind, and Fire Day makes sense because there's a song called the 21st of September. So that's fine. But yeah. Did you see the TikTok thing I linked to you a while ago? I do not know. Probably. It's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday, dude. Hopefully this is an okay birthday stream for you. Like, why Batman? Like, did his parents die on the 21st of September? Batman because of Fortnite? What? What the fuck kind of words are... What is that? I'm out of ammo again. No, I got one left, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put the, definitely want to put the magazine away. Sometimes it prioritizes weird shit to be put away. Like, why would I want to drop the magazine that I just... Like, I don't know. I don't get some of these things. You know what I mean? Like, when you're holding two magazines and you pull one out of the gun and you drop one and you pick up the other one. It should be, you should drop the one that you just had in your gun, right? Not the one that you're holding in your hand to replace it with. Why is Batman in Fortnite? World of Tanks, that's another one that I get a lot of ads for on YouTube. World of Tanks is garbage. It looks like garbage, no offense. Why was Thanos in Fortnite? Because Avengers Endgame. And why do we care? We don't, but, you know. Based on, like, the demographics reports that I get from YouTube, I have a feeling that the kind of people who watch my stuff are also the kind of people who do not care about Fortnite. Nothing against any of y'all who like Fortnite. It's your thing. You can have fun. You can enjoy things that I don't. I know it's always great when I hate the things that you hate and love the things you love, but sometimes that's not the case. This is one of those times where if you like Fortnite, I'm sorry. There's 2 drones up there. See? Yeah. There's definitely a tape around here somewhere. I think it's probably back in here. Okay, that's good enough. You're born in 1969. Nice. Nice. I saw something about, like, the devs of Overwatch being interested in, like, having their character in Smash. To which I asked, who still cares about Overwatch in 2019 when, like, not only Fortnite but Apex exists? And they're just better games? Like, Overwatch was not a good game. Like, but for some reason, everyone went absolutely apeshit for it for, like, a couple months. I don't know why. Like, the only thing I ever hear about Overwatch is just like, oh, it's got good porn. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, just... They just need to... Like, Blizzard just needs to accept that that's part of their community and just go whole, like, fucking horse into that. Like, if that's what the fans want, just make a fucking level where it's just, like, McCree just, like, rails Genji or something and just, like, make everyone happy. I'm out. Nope. You hear about the companies that laid off about 7% of their company, and the CEO was talking to them about needing to keep the profit, and the waiters busted in with a lot of champagne, and the band started playing a concert. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I heard about the Onion article, and I heard about that. Yeah, it's just... It's kind of what I expect. I'm dead. Alright. Was that WeWork? Was it? I had a friend who worked at WeWork. I wonder if she's alright. Yeah, what a surprise that the CEO... I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO got a huge bonus after that. Oh. Alright, one more run, because that was real bad. And then I should probably call it, because, I don't know. I enjoy this game. It's a game that I can kind of, like, fuck around and talk, but, you know, people have asked, like, oh, Rev, you know, you should try and beat this game on stream. And it's like, you kind of see why I haven't bothered. Like... it's a fun game. The gunplay is nice. I like the enemies being robots because like it guarantees their movement to be a certain way, and not all of them have guns. The ones that can shoot can't move, and it gives a good reason for them to be like that. But this game is the fact that there's so few map tiles is kind of a problem. It gets very confusing after you go a few in, especially if you've played a few rounds. It's very confusing on whether or not you've been to a certain area or not yet. Like, sometimes it's impossible to tell, you know? Would you rather stream this game or Winnie the Pooh? I feel like I've got a chance at Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is just abhorrently hard, but like it's possible. You can. It's just difficult. But this game, it's just RNG. You know, to a certain degree, like, you have to be good at the game. You have to know, like, how to operate your gun quickly and efficiently to be able to, like, take out drones that are chasing you when you're out of ammo and that kind of thing. But beyond that, just RNG has to be in your favor, and you have to be able to get the tape. And if you can't get those tapes, you're not winning. Like, I don't remember if I ended up, like, went this way or not, but clearly I haven't because there were robots. Can I stream Cooking Mama? I wanna. That would be fun. Cooking Mama and that baby one. The baby one looks fun. Because it looks really dumb. I need another game that's like the length and quality of like, Metal Wolf Chaos. It seems like the more tapes you get, the harder it gets. Like that run where I had 4, I feel like it spawned like a whole bunch right in the end there. And maybe it's just like the odds? Deadly Premonition. God, that's a game I need to play. I should play that. That seems like a good horror game to play. I don't know if it's horror, but you know. It's coming to Switch, right? For some reason. Try one of the Armored Core games? Yeah. I think I said it while I was playing that game. I played one of them. It's already out on Switch. Oh, well, there you go. I could just play the Switch version. The fuck? I'd recommend Siren if you can stream PS2 games. PS2 games don't, like, any game that's, like, not HDMI won't stream particularly well. That's why I've got to use my upgraded N64. Okay, that was a lot of ammo to expend on one guy, but I lived, so whatever. Where? Oh, there's another one. Ah! I just, as much as I like this game, I don't think that there's any way I can beat it on stream. I apologize, but I just do not see a way to do it. It's just so goddamn difficult. There's 2 arts here. Let's check them out real quick. They're both Danganronpa related. Quality, no wait, one Homestuck. We got a Jade, and we got a different one. I had a lot of fuck rooms in that. It's really hard to explain how difficult some of those rooms were. That room near the end of the 4 one was good. blasphemous, but only if it's up your alley. It's a Metroidvania, right? Not huge on Metroidvanias. I assume it is. Let's check this art out. So we got this one from Umbrella Muffin. It's of Jade from Homestuck. She's got the little finger things so that way she can remember shit. It's good. I saw some people complain about the way that I streamed that series. I am actually legitimately enjoying it. I'm enjoying the community there, and I need to actually say this on the stream of Homestuck as well. But the community has been the nicest, and that they're very, very they're accepting of me being like that. Homestuck is popular because it kind of did the video game comic thing in a new way. It did a web comic thing in an interesting way. A lot of comics that were out at the time were not of the quality of that. The writing is like and the jokes really have to be your type of like thing. But like if it's interesting to the level that it went to go to where it was. It's very cool. It does a lot of cool things. Are you going to play Pasture Quest? I plan on it, but I was recommended to play it after I get done reading all of it. Then we got this one from Zicky of Dognarampa. It's a little bit of a spoiler. And I guess there's a Dave in there. Guys, it's found out what Updog is. Haha, just kidding. It's opposite day. Does that mean that he doesn't know what Updog is? And then here is the bastard, the baby boy. This style is really good. Who is this? Who does this? This is Zicky. They got a Twitter. Zicky9DA. I don't know if they do commissions, but they got a solid fucking style. Why does Kameda have rabies? I don't know. He's just like that. Hi, you're here. Do you do commissions? Cause chat likes your art. You got. I like the color palette you use. Like it's just like it's monochrome almost. It's very interesting because like you went with like red, yellow, orange for this, like all bright like tertiary colors, and then you did the same thing, but you've divided the frame and you've gone for a different set of tertiary colors outside of like this like orange. There's the yellow there and the yellow in the eyes. Very cool shit. I'm a minor, so no money for me. Analogous, excuse me. Tertiary would be the ones to the left and right outside of it. Yeah. You won't be able to find a way to. Well, once you're old enough to get money, fucking do commissions or something. I feel like you could make some. You could make some decent dosh. You're good. Usually work with analogous and complementary colors. I mean, yeah, green to red there as well. Christmas. That's how I remember that analogous color combination. But it's really good. And that you're a minor means that you're significantly younger than me, which is awesome. Who says kids can't make money? You can't have a PayPal account legally. You don't. I mean, the whole fetish thing is kind of a it's kind of a lie. Like, depending on how specific and weird that fetish is, maybe. But yeah, you deserve some love from that, Zika. But anyway, yeah, he's being legit and not lying. Anyway, what did I walk into? Zika. We were just talking about how cool his art is. It's awesome. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Tilda has an early morning and I don't want to stream too late. But and I also want to see her for a minute before she goes to sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, wait, tomorrow's Sunday. It kind of depends. If it rains tomorrow, I'll be streaming. I kind of want to go out and like paint some stuff if I can. The light above my like painting area is broken, so I'm gonna have to go do some plein air painting. So depending on whether or not I can do that or not tomorrow, if it's raining, depends on whether or not I'm gonna go do art or if I'm gonna stay home. So we'll see. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Rev_Scarecrow. We'll figure something out. Probably Danganronpa. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see you next time. Either way, goodbye.